Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Agnes, and I'm so excited to create this video because, as a consequence of me putting out there these spring sales for my healing sessions, I started to get a lot of questions from you, which is how does that, or how does a healing session, a private healing session look like? And even though I have some sessions up on YouTube, I really wanted to go a little bit more in details of what actually happens, so you can imagine, so you can decide if this is something that you resonate with, you feel like excited to have an experience of. So there we go. So, first question, who are you? Who are my clients? Who are the people who feel called to, or who feel attracted to my world and to what I'm teaching? Well, there's actually people who have been the spiritual people who have been on their journey, healing, spiritual awakening journey for some time now. Some are few months, but mostly people who are attracted to what I'm talking about, they have been on the journey for years, even decades. You have desires and dreams in your heart and visions that want to be experienced, and those are not put there by your thinking mind. They are there as part of your life plan. They were put there by your soul, and you are being consistently called towards these dreams and desires to be experienced through you. So this is how your soul is going to expand into more. And in this particular life, you are coming into self-realization, which is remembering who you truly are, like awakening to your true self, which is pure love, and start creating your reality, start living your reality from this pure love, pure connection, allowing and alignment, knowing that your thinking mind was never in control, reconnecting to these more expanded and higher consciousness parts of you, and coming out from these limited patterns, these beliefs, that limited stories that we have been creating our life from, being triggered and reacting to everything that was going on around us, feeling completely kind of out of control, and feeling that life was happening to us instead of for us, or even better, through us. So this is where we are going. And the technique that I am going to use, it's never determined by me, because after we talked about what's going on and what you want to experience, I'm going to connect to your higher self. And I'm just going to channel down what is the best, let's call, treatment plan, for a better word, for that particular session. Now, none, like, there are no two similar sessions, even for a person, let alone for different people, because it's completely channeled for you, is very much tailored around your energy. And because I'm working with your higher self, I'm following its guidance. I focus into the gap, into the quantum field of your two timelines, right? The right now, where you are right now experiencing your reality, and the one that you desire to experience, that flow, that ease, that peace, that deep connection, that abundance, the well-being, the effortlessness, the freedom that we all desire to really anchor into, that what we call new earth reality, or the fifth dimension reality. So this is where you are ascending, and everybody's doing it in their own rhythm. Light workers tend to feel that they really have to kind of accelerate this, because it's very, the old self, it's very tight now. So you really want to let go as fast as possible of all these old paradigms and the old programming and the old conditioning that keeps you stuck in repeating patterns, and keep you stuck in weird relationships, in karmic relationships, in lack and limitation. So, as I said, what I do is that I focus myself in the quantum field between these two timelines because they're just two different frequency. And I am going to start channeling from there. What am I seeing? What is actually holding you back? And this can either coming from this life experience, things from the childhood, some traumatic experiences that you kind of get stuck in, and that is as a program in your, or like a belief system in your subconscious mind, controlling your life, your choices and decisions from backstage. And that's why you keep having experiences that you just don't understand, like why am I, keep being betrayed, or why am I keep, no matter how much I'm working and how much I'm healing, I keep keeping myself in lack, or I keep having, you know, not really loving relationships, or I cannot find that soulmate that I have been waiting for so long, or I cannot feel confident enough to step into my purpose and really share the gifts and the skills that I have brought here in this life with me. So no matter what is the situation, it doesn't really matter, because what I am doing is helping you align with your true self, so everything can effortlessly and easily just come to you without you needing to work hard and fight and effort and stress and, like, work hard and figure out like this, because that is not, this is the old self. So the way I'm going to look into is either this, as I said, coming from this life experience, something from childhood, or it can come from something inherited from the ancestors, and it can be just a pattern that you have to recognize or and become aware. The majority of the time, healing is not necessary anymore, is you become aware of like, oh yeah, this is what I've been doing, but now I'm choosing differently. So no matter what's there, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to channel to you everything that I'm seeing there, and then we start releasing them, clearing them out on all levels, from your conscious mind, subconscious mind, across all times, dimensions, space, and reality, down to your DNA and down to your cell memory. So that's how we're going to clear also your ancestor lines as well, because this is what Lightworker is doing here anyway. So you are basically transmuting all these energies, even the collective ones, through your own experience. But we are not supposed to get stuck into this healing mode, which unfortunately I did for a few years. So now I know that's really not necessary. If you know what's going on, you can go through these lessons, which are not really lessons, but through this journey in a completely different way, and it doesn't have to be at all hard work or hard healing. Now, sometimes we do this. Sometimes I do this quantum healing. I go through all these layers, and then whatever is priority, that's what we always work with. Sometimes higher self just starts sending me a lot of messages. So the majority of the session is about channeling. It's a lot of information you need to hear, a lot of things that will put your puzzle pieces into their space, and you will have this, oh, right, now I understand. Oh, right, now that makes sense. So you start to have the clarity, so you know how to take aligned action. And basically the whole idea of healing, or this session that we are doing, is really helping you to release that resistance that is not letting you bubble up to the timeline where you are able to live the experience that you feel called to. The idea is to really become aware, to what's happening on a daily basis, become more and more present. This is what I am teaching. So no matter if we have a healing session, a private healing session, usually it's not only about clearing and releasing, but a lot of these sessions are also about you learning some very easy and fun and effective tools that you can use, because it's already happening. There's nothing, I can just give you some support with what is already happening in you. And just because I have a better perspective, I can help you to gain your own like higher perspective of what's going on. So you as the thinking mind can ease this way into your ascension, into your enlightenment, into remembering who you are, because you are not standing in resistance to it. You are not standing in your own way, because the fear, the doubts, the worry, the insecurities, the uncertainty, the feeling unsafe, and always the thinking mind feeling unsafe of letting go of the old job, old relationship, old body, old lifestyle, old patterns of creating reality, um, symptoms and illnesses, the old identity, it's scary. So resistance always comes from resisting what you are expanding into because of the fear of the unknown. And that's what we are doing in our healing sessions, helping you release this resistance so you can allow and trust and receive, because it's everything is here already for you, for me, for everyone, always has been. But we didn't know how to access it. We didn't know how to bring it into our reality. And this is what we are learning right now. If this feels something that you would like to experience, that I am super happy to help you with. Now, if you don't know me, you never worked with me, I just put down below a link where you can access your first session with 60% off. So go use that link for as long as it's going to be out there. And let's try this out. Of course, you have to know that this type of work sometimes and many times and oftentimes 1-2 sessions make a huge transformation. But what you really want to get into momentum. So maybe one-on-one sessions are not for you, but I also have other types of group sessions. I also have courses where you can really, if you like working on yourself at home, doing a self-paced type of healing. Well, I also have courses like that. So, or whatever, however you feel that this is going to work for you. But remember that this is something that it needs momentum, right? So you are getting closer and closer into alignment. You are aligning and releasing. And this is something that it's an ongoing process. So if you know how to do this well, you really will enjoy these times of transitions and transformation and metamorphosis into your new self. So go check the links below, and we'll hope to see you soon. Ciao.